Here's how spiritual people go broke using the law of attraction. Your ultimate guide for 2024. And it starts off by drinking sparkly waters. No, just kidding. I'm joking. All right, for real though, this is actually how it works, because 1111 and 1212 and 111 aren't going to pay your bills. That's just how you go fucking broke. Like, even at one point I was stuck listening to all this Abraham Hicks stuff, right? Law of attraction, just believe it and it'll be true. Kinda, right? But if you have resistant thoughts around those beliefs on why you actually believe you can't have money, you're going to be broke. And here's the thing, physical reality responds with you taking physical action. You cannot just sit and meditate on your couch all day and say, can I get a hot tub? like, not, dog, that shit doesn't work like that. So the way it works is you have to align your energy. You have to have a clear intention and a vision of how you can create a product or a service that will benefit others, something that you will benefit from, that you're passionate about and excited about, right? Something that you yourself would benefit from, that you become a master of, and you find out how to share that with the world. And then you find out what the world can pay you for. Now, this is also associated with your ikigai, what the world needs and what the world will pay you for, and something that you're really good at, right? So you find the fine line between all those things, and then you kind of figure out your purpose, right? Because we're all born unique individually here on the earth. And we have things that excite us to our core, to our heart chakra. That might be a little loud if I touch the mic there. And that's why we have these things that fuel us and drive us that other people don't have, because it's meant for us. And the longer we keep ourselves away from taking leaps towards and taking action towards something that we love and excites us in the world, the longer we hold ourselves back from creating and birthing something to the world. Like you think somebody made Ableton? Like, you think the person that made Ableton wasn't passionate about music, right? Like, come on. The guy had to be passionate about creating stuff for artists, because I guarantee he's probably not. I mean, actually, I don't know the story. I really hope I'm not wrong here. But you get my point. Like, you got to start doing the thing and stop holding yourself back, and then finding out a way to how people can pay you for your energy. And your energy means creating this business or product or service. Like, that's the key factor, except you have to do something that fuels you. Otherwise, you'll be stuck working another job and it won't be something that you love, right? So going broke means if you want to just sit and meditate all day, go ahead. Totally fine. Meditate till you cannot any further. But if you meditate too far into something, you're going to start to believe that this is how this is supposed to happen. If you start envisioning and focusing on the law of attraction, this is how I want it to happen, here's all the boxes, here's the world I created, now I'm waiting for it to show up, then what you're doing is you're taking yourself away from the very present moment. And you're not actually enjoying this moment now, and you're focused on the future, which doesn't exist. So when you envision that future, what you do is you get it as much as you can in detail, and then you wipe it, and you say, all right, now I'm here in the present moment, I'm enjoying myself as if I'm this version. You start taking action as you are this version. You start heading towards that path of creating those things with that energy of being happy. Because what are the feelings that you have when you have a mansion and a Ferrari and you know, tons of money, and the woman, the man, the lover? It's not just like, oh yeah, I'm rich and blah, blah, blah and abundant. It's also the feelings of safety, security, abundance. Like, you can go to the store and buy whatever you want. It's freedom. Those are the actual feelings you're looking for. You're not thinking about money, because at that point, money's no longer a thought, right? It's those feelings of safety and security and love. That feeling of love is what you feel when you have the lover, when you have the money. You're not thinking about wanting those things. And when you want something, you actually create that resistance of want, which means lack. And if you lack something, it's in your energetic magnetic bubble, because that's what you're feeling, it's what you're vibrating, meaning that that's what you're emitting, and that's the reality you're creating. You're creating a reality which you lack that thing because you want it, because you don't have it. You're stating to universe, to your own reality, saying, I don't have this thing and I want it. That's how this works. So you can't just sit around going, can I get a hot tub? Can I meditate myself into bed or whatever? You have to take physical action with aligned energy. So it's aligned physical action. All right. Otherwise, you will be broke. That's just it. And you know when I started doing this law of attraction stuff, I thought, oh yeah, if I do this perfectly, just the way Abraham Hicks says it to do it, and align my energy and all this, and everything will happen. Kinda. I was led to things as I kept taking more action and excitement towards things that fueled me. Right. And now that I'm focusing on launching my new coaching program and working on a coaching course and other things, right? It's like I found ways and avenues that I can be paid for my energy in helping others. Right? It's a service. And you know, I was in the fitness industry for 4.5 years of my life. I was a fitness manager, well, personal training manager. I managed the personal trainers, the sales teams, and I was head of sales. And I was really good at that. And I've helped thousands of people change their bodies, right? So I love helping people. And I've sold over $1.5 million worth of personal training during that time. You know, that's probably like 30 to 40,000, 30 to 50,000 a month for 4.5 years. That comes out to about 1.5, maybe more. And I've had bigger months. One time I actually sold, I think it was like $24,000 worth of personal training in one day. It was crazy. I sold three time a week master training programs for a year back to back. I was just in this flow state energy and helping people. Right? So it's possible. Like the money is there. And I didn't even get up. I didn't give an assessment. I took their body composition. I narrowed it down. I'm really good at my job when I was doing it. Right? And I know the science and everything. So it's just like, I showed them the path. I found out what was wrong. I broke it down. And I gave them their options. Hey, these are your options. Do you think you need help? And 100% of the time, people are like, yes, I want help. I want this. I want to change my life. I'm tired of being this, and I want to go there. And I've had clients come back freaking bawling their eyes out, thanking me so much, helping them pick a program and get on it, even when they've told me they're not going to buy training. They're not going to buy. They're like, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to pay money for a train. I'm like, it's okay. Let me just make sure you're the most educated member on my floor. Let me just kind of break this down with you so you know where your body fat percentage is at, where your lean mass is at, what you can do, how to change your reps, sets, weights, your tempo, range of motion at the gym so you don't get hurt and you can constantly keep progressing, building lean mass. And if you build more muscle, you burn more calories per day, meaning your metabolism increases. Dude, I might be actually selling training right now, damn. But see, I point it out and I create them a timeline and I show them, and at the end of it, they're like, man, I actually want help. I don't know how to do this on my own. I don't know how to change my reps, sets, weights, and tempo. I've started and stopped the gym so many times in my life and still look like this. And it's like, see, I've done this professionally. And then I realized, wait, not only did I sit and meditate and learn all this spiritual stuff, and now I can help people through life coaching, through their actual problems, because I've experienced so much pain and suffering and abuse in my life. Dating a narcissistic covert woman as my last ex-girlfriend, like, I learned so much. I was surrounded by tons of unhealthy, toxic people in my life, and then I had a divine storm where everything just freaking fell apart, and I went through the soul's deepening in order to become who I am. This is all part of the process. And on top of that, I really went through a dark night of the soul this last year to really discover who I really am and understand that I am a part of source energy and that I am source. And so are you. We all are. We're all this reflection of the divine, having this human experience. So what I'm saying is it's possible, except you have to take physical action. You have to create the program. You have to create the application. You have to find a Calendly link like I'm doing, and create that and have people book so they want to meet with me. And then I get them on a program, and I have my program set up. I have my contracts and agreements set up. And you know where I learned a lot of this stuff from? From selling personal training and being one of the best salesperson in 2 fitness companies. like I already have all the skill to do it, right? And it prepared me for this, because now I'm passionate about doing this and helping people shift, because I had to shift from within to finally reach a place of happiness. Because whatever happens, I can stay in an unconditional, loving vibration. May not be right away. I still have human emotions. I feel them, release them very quickly, and then go back to, being in a loving space and handling things from a happy place. Not sitting in despair and being depressed and being sad. I mean, yeah, I still go through that sometimes. I'm still very human. I'm not above it. But I know better ways to handle it. So you get my point? is you're going to be challenged through life, and those challenges lead you towards something passionate. So the more you keep taking action, the more the universe will keep giving you more and more of what you really signed up to experience here on earth, what theme you wanted to experience as this version of you right now. And you probably experienced this version of you multiple times. Like, this may not be the first time I'm experiencing Vensi. The experience feels real, like this is the first time I'm experiencing myself in this life. It's the birthing process, the veil of amnesia. So my point is, you got to take physical action. Okay? You can't just sit around. You can't be depressed. I mean, you can be. Do feel your feelings. But you got to still take action to get to where you want to be. Okay? So if this video found you and it helped you, please let me know in the comments below, and maybe what you're struggling with. And maybe I can make a video around how maybe we can find a breakthrough to go through that. Have a wonderful day. Much love, and peace out.